course, a foil of his, Anthony Cirelli, who beat him one time head-to-head in the Ontario Hockey League, and of course was a teammate of his in the Four Nations. We're underway as Cirelli controls the opening draw, and the Tampa Bay Lightning go to work. They've won 5 in a row. The Oilers a lost weekend in Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. Bouchard an early turnover and a one-timer ripped into the way. There's a place for all Canadians in Canada's game as Skinner handles the dump in. That win over Tampa back in December, his first. A shot. McDavid, of course, Draisaitl and Kucherov. McDavid 5, Kucherov 2, Draisaitl 1. Here's a shot off the rush by Nugent Hopkins and a glove save made by Vasilevsky. Nugent Hopkins had a goal and an assist in the 7-3 loss to the Caps on Sunday. But again, individual stats didn't mean much. Edmonton, not a strong effort in either game. Chafee with a turnover. In front, quick shot, and a save made. Looked like Janmark double clutch there, Louis.
Yes, got the shot away a little bit late, allowed Vasilevsky to get into position.
And Vasilevsky has been rolling. Top 5 in all the major categories. Off the rush, Asimont. His return has really stabilized the Tampa defense. And the Lightning are now a top 10 team. Here's a chance, and what a save made by Skinner. A deflection right to Hagel.
Yeah, this one just popped to Hagel again. It's just line going to work, and Zemgus Girgensons put on this line on the right side to work in the corners. A little bit of a defensive presence also on the line, trying to get him a little offensively activated. This goes off the skate of Nurse, who's taken Cirelli in front of the net off and right to Hagel, who beats his man out of the...
And clear it ahead for Podkolzin. Draisaitl gains at center. He'll kick it back to the oncoming Darnell Nurse, weaving his way in. A giant. And a kick save made by Vasilevsky as Nurse was trying to catch Vasilevsky napping. Shoveled down low by Kasperi Kapanen and recovered by Victor Hedman. Hedman, the captain, with Stamkos having moved on to Nashville. Lightning's J.J. Moser sends it in deep. Skinner has to move that puck with alacrity up to Corey Perry. Off the boards, Adam Henrique. Cross ice, on the move, Emberson. He'll drop it. Kapanen, a hard wrist shot. That handcuffed Vasilevsky, but he made the save, and Paul cleared it off the glass and out. Nurse pursued by Asimont. He's a pest out there. Determined. Lead pass, Corey Perry. Played for Tampa, of course. Was on the team that actually lost the Stanley Cup final in 6 games to Colorado back in 2022. Up the middle, it's Bouchard. Henrique will kick it back. Bouchard reset. We played nearly 6 minutes. No score in the hockey game, not for lack of chances. Zach Hyman sitting on 19 goals on the year. Threw one on net. Save made. Vasilevsky. Rebound taken. Well, Tampa's a better defensive team than they have been, Louis. Last couple of years, they were the second half of the league. This year, they're 6th. And McDonough coming back, a big part of that. Chance by Paul.
He's in his skates a little bit. That pass from Bouchard broken up on a good defensive play.
Hedman to drive, Skinner the save, and the rebound as well. There's only a play, Alberta. Off the draw, it's Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid comes to the net. Couldn't pull the trigger. Nugent Hopkins over to Bouchard, and now Leon Draisaitl. 4th in the league with 12 power play goals. Gets it back and scores from McDavid. And Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead. Leon Draisaitl make it 6 games in a row with a goal. And the league leader now has 43.
Set him up and got him ready for this power play. He was feeling it right here once he gets it. That's a beautiful little pass into Draisaitl. Nice little give and go up top with Bouchard to set this all in motion, but a quick strike on the net. It's Draisaitl that gets himself to the spot. Here's a little interchange. Thank you very much. Down low, drive to the middle. That's how you write it up on the board.
Pursues, looks, then dishes back to Kucherov. Looking to atone for the penalty. Centers and Skinner able to make the save on Cirelli and freeze it. You're guaranteed to get everything he's got. He's had a good season this year. Kapanen turned it over at center. And off that turnover, Asimont ahead, gets it back to the net. Backhander score, and it's tied. Turnover in the neutral zone, and Asimont cashes in at the other end. His 5th, 1-1.
And this Tampa Bay Lightning team has turned over a bunch already. They haven't capitalized on until this one right here. Asimont with a nice little play in the zone to disrupt work happening right here. The first swing by Point, the second man strong is Eyssimont, and there you go. It's an outnumbered rush once again. He's the one that gets the puck back, and he buries it on the backhand.
So Tampa with some deep scoring to tie the game. Hedman to drop off Point. Waits. Not much of a shot. Toss back towards center. Oilers have lost 3 in a row for the first time since starting 0-3. Steele tries settle and a quick wrist shot stopped by Vasilevsky. Connor McDavid ready to start the second period on the line with Arvidsson and Hyman. 1-1 after 20 and a face-off win for Connor McDavid as we open up the second period. It's been a highly entertaining game between Edmonton and Tampa. No surprise. Hagel in transition tried to hit Cirelli, but the puck ended up on Hyman's stick, and he'll send it in deep. Oilers got the early power play goal from Leon Draisaitl, was answered swiftly by Eyssimont, and that's where we sit. Here's Hagel rushing in against Bouchard. Backhand wraparound, he scores. 2-1. Brandon Hagel is 28th.
Lightning come out and get that first great chance early on. This is a flip out of the zone. And just speed once again. It's Hagel that takes it from the front side to the far side and the backhand side. And just kind of wraps this one around. It's Ekholm that's there, but the stick of Bouchard a little slow to get across and contest him bringing this out to the front of the net. And he just drives it through and around.
Kucherov. Hedman. Controlling his point. Tried to center. That was tipped. Kucherov swung it back to Point in the slot. One-timer rip by Hedman. Score! Was deflected and fluttered its way past Stuart Skinner. Tampa Bay 3, Edmonton 1 on Hedman's 9th.
You know, right here, the triangle formation. Good stick right there to deny. Again, a little bit of a denial by Emerson coming up. But it's Janmark who goes down to try and block this blast. And that's what you do when you're killing penalties, especially on the 5-on-3. You get in the lane, you try and take it away, and this one just takes a funny hop off of Janmark.
Raced back, took it away, eluded Gensel, and will challenge Tampa. Dropping it off, there's a shot, a save, Vasilevsky. Rebound, trying to bank it off, Vasilevsky. On-ice crew continues to deliver stellar audio work. Here's Braden Point, centering pass, Kucherov, a centering pass, backhander denied. Skinner on Gensel.
Well, here's this entry into the zone. That's the pickup I'm talking about. A little chop down, spin pass right into Gensel in front.
And their season-high winning streak to 6 games, while the Oilers look to avoid a 4th straight loss for the first time all year. McDavid off the draw, immediately rushes in, playing with Arvidsson and Hyman, at least for now. They have hopes of tying this one up. Kucherov. An outlier. Skating into it will be Gensel. Paul heading for the net. Backhander score. Gensel to Nick Paul, and Tampa extends to a 4-1 lead on Paul's 18th.
Nurse is a little late getting down the wall. This play by Kucherov is sent out to the far side. And because he has the time and ability to make that play right there, it leads to a 2-on-1. And for Gensel, he just gets it to the spot. Nick Paul beats his man back to the net, and he just redirects this. Tries to elevate in tight. That's all he can do, and he chips it up over top of it.
To win his second scoring title. Kucherov watches one-timer and a stop by Vasilevsky on Savoy. A crazy hop off the stanchion.
And that's a good sign for Savoy. You know, you're playing your first few games with a new organization, and right here just kind of flops off the top of the stick. But I mean, he's in the spot once again. And this is the good sign, is that he's getting these type of chances. Hard play off the wall by Podkolzin. This is a weird bounce off the stanchion. And I mean, just a wicked bounce right out to Savoy.
By Skinner, Hedman across.
But also a team you're not going to see unless it's the final.
That's right. Kucherov to Hedman. Here's Kucherov in front, flicked aside by Stuart Skinner. So what you're saying is if there's some salt to be had, go ahead and
carry over to next year.
Yeah, Kucherov in front, quick dish, wrist shot, and Skinner flailing away, makes a save on Hagel. Hedman, back to Hagel. Hedman, Kucherov slid it in front. Point, what a save by Skinner. Terrific work. Tampa's going to win its 6th straight 9-1-1 in their last 11 at home, and the Oilers have lost 4 in a row for the first time since November of 23.